Hello again all, welcome back for part 2 of the Fatal Brood of Infinite Ruin booster box opening. So we will get right into part 2. Everything is where we left it for part 1. Now that we have a box out of here, we can relocate some spaces, get some more space for some of our foils. How about over here? There we go. Part 1, we did a little low on the foils, but the rares, we actually did pretty good. We had a couple Slash Chargers, we had a Blizzard of Spears, and if you want to see the recap of that first half, feel free to watch the first half of this video. On to part 2. This is who I'm hoping we pull. Magma Dragon Ogristval, one of my favorite cards of this set. We are hoping to still have 2 supers. We may only have 1. So we shall see what we get in part 2. We start out with puzzle card. We got McCute the Oracle. Now he works with Guardians. Whenever you put a Guardian into the battle zone, choose one of your opponent's creatures in the battle zone and tap it. So not bad once you get it set up. We start out with a foil. We have Rima, Freaky Mojo Totem. I love this card. I love the artwork. It's a really fun card and it has a fun effect. So with him, let me get a close-up. He's a very neat card. There we go. Whenever you put this creature, another creature, into the battle zone, each Beast Folk in the battle zone gets plus 2,000 power and Double Breaker till the end of the turn. So again, not bad, but my favorite part of this is his little subtext. It lays down savage jungle beats to help its friends lay down savage jungle beatings. One of my more favorite cards from DM09. Trarion, Fist of Forever, Necro Dragon, Ogristval, Kelp Candle, Whip Scorpion, Kalute, Steam Rumble Arcane, and Acid Reflux, the Flesh Boiler. So from a DM set perspective, this is definitely one of my more favorite sets. It's one of the last ones I was able to easily purchase in the US before Duel Master started becoming more scarce back in 2005, 2006. So I always love opening this set. It's probably the set I've opened, I wouldn't say the most, but probably second or third most. I used to open lots of them. Mana Bonanza, another interesting card. For each card in your mana zone, put a card from the top of your deck into your mana zone tapped. Now the killer is the second part of that. If they came in untapped, it would be an amazing card, but because they come in tapped, you kind of have to get through one turn, and then you can do so much with that. Venom Worm, we have Submarine Project, we have Whispering Totem, Zombie Carnival, Impossible Tunnel, Cavern Raider, Kalute, Steam Rumble Arcane, and Acid Reflux, the Flesh Boiler. So, got 10 more. Hoping we can pull. The card we definitely want the most is Petrova. So, Petrova is probably the one that most people know from this set. It is an incredible card, which I hope I get to read the effect for you guys if I pull it. Emperor Merrill, he's a Cyberlord. Whenever you put another creature in the battle zone, return this creature to your hand, and whenever this creature becomes blocked, return the blocking creature to its owner's hand. Not one I've found a lot of use for. Silver Moon Trailblazer, Unified Resistance, Gigios Hammer, Trixo, Impossible Tunnel, Cavern Raider, Joe Relentless Blitz, and Zombie Carnival. I'd say best thing so far. We've pulled probably 8 or 9 Zombie Carnivals, I feel like. We've seen that a lot. So, you know, that's a pretty desirable one. Again, anytime you run 1 or 2 of the same race in a deck, if you can use a Darkness card or even Splash and Shield triggers, not a bad one. Got a second Shock Trooper Mikey, Tekarax, Vine, hey, focus, maybe, there we go. Vine Charger, Trarion, Joe Relentless Blitz, Zombie Carnival, Kelp Candle, Dance of the Sproutlings, and Kalute, Vizier of Eternity. Let's see what we can grab from the Stratosphere Giant pack arts. Starting out, as always, with puzzle card. We got Nexus Charger. We have Unified Resistance, Snap Tongue Lizard, Necro Dragon Ogristval, Solid Horn, Kalute, Aerodactyl Kuza, Trixo Wicked Doll, Kelp Candle, and Whip Scorpion to finish out the pack. We're going to need to start picking it up. Really hoping we can at least get the average. I mean, most boxes you should get 8 foils, but there is the occasional one you get a little less or a little more. So far, we're a little on the low end. Another Storm Wrangler, solid rare. We got a Grinning Hunger. We got Tesseract. We have Whispering Totem. We have Psycho Link, Aerodactyl Kuza, Bat Doctor, Quakesaur, Impossible Tunnel, and Solid Horn to finish out the pack. Can we do Petrova out of the Petrova artwork? We can only hope. That is definitely the big ticket card and the definitely most playable card by far from this set. Ice Vapor is another fun one. I've used him in a deck or two just to try experimenting with him. Not a bad card. Whenever your opponent casts a spell, he chooses and discards a card from his hand, then choose a card in his mana zone and put it into his graveyard. So it's really good spell resistant to your opponent. Next up, we have, it's Magma Dragon Ogristval. I am incredibly pleased to pull that. It's one of my favorite artworks in the game, actually. Again, just if you look at that, the dragon coming out of the volcanoes. It's just really, it's one of my favorite cards to pull, so I'm thrilled. He is also a card that only has 0 attack to start out. He gets plus 3,000 for every card in your hand. 6,000 or more, he gets Double Breaker. 15,000 or more, and Triple Breaker. So all he is just, he can get a lot of attack, no other effect, but his artwork is by far one of my favorites in Duel Masters. Snap Tongue Lizard, Grinning Hunger, Hokira, Trixo Wicked Doll, Kelp Candle, Solid Horn, Joe Warka, and Aerodactyl Kuza. So that helped to break some of that ice for foils. We got, look how those packs have been sitting nice and pretty for a long time. So again, huge appreciation to have the opportunity to open this for you guys, to show off all the cards from DM9. Next one, Simian Warrior Grash as our rare. We have Tesseract, Vine Charger, Betrayal, Steam Rumbler, Bat Doctor, Tentacle Cluster, Solid Horn, Psycho Link, and Aerodactyl Kuza. So I'm going to throw out a little shot in the dark here. If any of you out there can help me on my last 2 boxes I need, DM7, DM12, I am all ears. I had a good friend help me for trying to get this one, and after I do those last 2, we will have shown off all the boxes in the TCG. We have a puzzle card, McCute the Oracle. We have Marching Motherboard is our foil for this pack. Whenever you put another creature that has Cyber in its race in the battle zone, you may draw a card. So again, if you're running any kind of Cyber Virus or Cyber Lords, he's not bad, but the trouble is he costs 6. And if you think about other cards that have a similar effect. So if you get rid of Cyber, again, whenever you put another creature in the battle zone, which is mysterious, you may draw a card, and that costs 5, and it's light. Many reasons why light cards they just have so much good stuff going for them. Betrayal, Fist of Forever, Necro Dragon, Bat Doctor, Tentacle Cluster, Cavern Raider, Psycho Link, and Quakesaur. So yeah, there's some cards that have come out over time. One of my joking cards is from DM11 Rise and Shine. I just look at that card, and it's bested by even Submarine Project from this set. There's some cards I look in Duel Masters, and they just don't really bring much to the table. Terror Dragon and Ogristval. We have Grinning Hunger, Hokira, Whispering Totem, Cosmic Wing, Aerodactyl Kuza, Zombie Carnival, Scout Cluster, Cavern Raider, and Psycho Link Spectral Knight. Well, guys, 2 packs. Hopefully 2 foils, but it's actually looking, it's looking rough. Looks like we may be on the underside for getting the foils for this set, which is kind of pretty unfortunate, actually. So I'm really hoping we get back-to-back foils here to at least get to our 8 foils for a box. We'll find out now. Puzzle card, Abduction Charger, and we did not get a foil there. That's pretty unfortunate. Silver Moon Trailblazer, Unified Resistance, Gigios Hammer, Steam Rumbler Cane, Acid Reflux, Scout Cluster, Whip Scorpion, Cosmic Wing, Aerodactyl Kuza to finish it out. Well, maybe they can make it up to us and have Petrova in the last pack to make up for the fact we're only going to finish with most 7 foils. Come on. Let's all hope here. We got Puzzle Card. We have Gabzagal, Warlord of Pain. You know what? We're gonna slow roll this one, because you know I don't usually do that. Let's switch it up. So let's run through the rest of the pack. Snap Tongue Lizard, Venom Worm, Submarine Project, Joe Warka, Relentless Blitz, Acid Reflux, Impossible Tunnel, Dance the Sproutlings. So, did we get a foil, and what will it be? We got, it is Azagast, whatever it is. So it's not a super rare, but it is the final very rare for the set. So Azagast, Tyrant of Shadows, if we choose to focus, there we are. He is a Dark Lord. He can evolution off a Dark Lord. Whenever you put a ghost into the battle zone, destroy one of your opponent's untapped creatures, and he's a double breaker. So actually, this is another one I feel like there's potential for a good deck, but because it costs so much, I feel like by the time you get it out, it will be hard to get Ghost to use his effect well. Because there's a lot of low-cost Ghosts, so you could pull it off pretty decent, but it would be challenging. So let's go through the rares first. So the big hits, I think we only got 1 Blizzard Spears, but we had 2 Slash Chargers, I know, and 2 Simian Warriors. They're decent too, in my opinion. So here are the rares we're going off of. Hail, Blizzard Spears, and 2 Storm Wranglers, which isn't bad either. We definitely hit a pretty good amount of Zombie Carnivals, so not bad too. Prettily, let me relocate some of these. We got all of the very rares, so not too bad there. But the sad part, only 2 supers. We had Magma Dragon, Ogristval, Stratosphere Giant. So this was definitely a subpar box, unfortunately, but we have it. So that is that. We are down to our last 2 booster boxes we need to complete getting one of all the TCG booster boxes. So again, if you or anyone you know has a DM7 or DM12 box in their collection, I can make trades, I can buy, we can make something work. So that is the DM9 opening. That is going to be it for today. Thank you all for tuning in, and I hope we can keep this series going, get the last couple boxes we need. So thanks for all for tuning in, and have a great one. Take care.